Okay, hello everybody. Today we're going to be doing a very simple class. We're going to be doing 3 exercises, one to work the spine, one to work the hips, and one to work the shoulders. These are very common areas in the body that we want to warm up before any workout, before any activity. And so this is good as a pre-warm-up for any Pilates classes that you may be going to, or yoga classes, or workouts. Let's get started on all fours. So hands planted into the mat, knees are hip width apart, toes can be tucked for stability. Now here, I want you to focus on grounding the knuckles and the base of the wrist into the mat. So a lot of the times people, they have the palm area very light, which is not the best for the shoulders. So we want more stability here. So I want you to ground the palms down so that this area, your foundation, can be really stable as you execute your movement. So from here, palms heavy. Now I want you to have a slight protraction in your upper back. So protraction is when the shoulder blades spread apart and the back rounds in slightly. Keeping this, can you arch the lower body coming into your cow pose? Pushing the chest forward as you slide the wrists back. Now from here, round the back, tuck the pelvis underneath. Soften the rib cage as you tuck the chin into the chest. Again, inhale to arch. Think of bending more from the upper back, so you're squeezing the upper back muscles, sliding the chest in between the upper arms. And exhale to round. Let's go 2 more here. Inhale to arch. Exhale to round. 1 more here. Inhale to arch. Good, and exhale to round. Okay, now find the flat back position. Keep the knees where they are. Walk the hands forward. We're coming into your puppy stretch, puppy pose. Walk the palms forward as much as you can and sink the chest towards the mat. Keep the chin out if you can. If it's too much, forehead to the floor. Now here, can you dig the shoulder blades into the upper back as you send the chest towards the floor? Breathing deeply here. Slowly coming back up into all fours. Let's take the left hand underneath your right arm, touch the ear to the floor, and then come back up. Again, left shoulder, left ear to the floor. Reach the left arm through and coming up. Go for 3 more. Good, and up. For 2. And up. 1 more. Good, come back to center and switch. Right hand under the left arm. Right ear, right shoulder to the floor, tap. And back up. And again for 2. And back up. For 3. Back up. Make sure to breathe. 4. Back up. Last one. 5. Nice, and back up, all fours. Now from here, let's come to lie flat on your chest, forehead to the floor. Now take both arms over your head. Make sure you have space to your sides and in front of you. We're going to be drawing circles here. So here, forehead resting down, both arms come up, draw a circle back, tap the palms, now draw a circle, hover above the floor to tap back up. And again, circle back, palms touch. And circle back, palms touch. 3 more. And all the way around. Good, last 2. You can bring the head up if you want a bit more of a challenge, and overhead. Last 1, circling back, palms touch, circle forward, hover above the floor, and release. Okay, we're gonna do that one more time. This time, if you didn't have the opportunity to lift off the floor, you can try that if you want to. Otherwise, there's always options to challenge yourself or regress a little bit. Second set, we're gonna go for 5 times. So wherever you are, whether it's forehead floating off or forehead on the floor, finding your starting position. Now everybody take the arms off the floor, hover, circle back, clap, and circle forward. Go for 2, and back. Go for 3, and back. Good, go for 4, and back. Last 1, go for 5, and back. Hold and hover, and release, rest. Very nice. Place your hands on the floor, pushing back into your up stretch position. So up stretch, also known as downward dog. Breathing deeply here. We're coming into your twist, so your lunge twist. Take your left foot outside the left hand. Sink your hips low. Now from here, let's open the left arm up and close. Again, left arm up and close. Go for 3. Go for 4. And release. 5. 6. Last 2, 7. And last 1, 8. Hold here. Now keep the back line lifted up. Turn and twist even more. Left hand to the floor. And we switch. Right foot outside the right hand. Open the right arm up. Turn and twist. And close. Open out. Good, and close. Keep the back thigh lifting up. Open. And close. Go for 4. And release. 4 more. And close. Last 3. And release. Last 2. 1 more. And hand to the floor. Stepping the right foot back. Up stretch. Hips come up towards the ceiling. Heels rounding down towards the floor. Okay, bring your knees to the floor. We're going to end off with a little bit of a thigh stretch, just to open up the front hip flexors here. Hands to your hips, tuck your toes behind you. Come into a high kneeling position. Now before we start, can you scoop the tailbone underneath? Keeping the back flat, can you hinge back? Feel the stretch in the front thighs and come back up. Again, hinge and back up. 3 more here, hinge and release. Last 2 and release. Last 1, hinge and hold. Hold for 5, hold for 4, breathing 3, 2, 1, come back up. Untuck the toes, hips to the floor. Child's pose, rest. Crawl the fingertips towards the right side, folding the body on top of the right thigh. Come back to center and then over towards your left. Come back to center, child's pose, and then rising all the way up. Turn to face the, no, I'll turn to face the front. Inhale, both arms up. And exhale, release. Inhale, both arms up. And exhale. One more, inhale. And exhale. Okay, that is it for today. Thank you for joining me on the mat.